Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you guys so much for clicking and watching this video. It really means a lot to me. So I don't know about you guys, but I hear the term girl boss everywhere. It's plastered all over Pinterest and I always see it on products at the mall and places like that. But really, what does being a girl boss mean? So this is what I was thinking this morning when I made a list of 10 girl boss habits to share with you guys so that we can work through it together and become the most successful girl bosses that we can be. Itchy ear. What? So first of all, I want to say that I feel like being a girl boss can really mean anything. Often when we say girl boss, we think of like girls that own their own business and empire and they're just self-employed. To me, it's really just building yourself up to live your full potential. So I don't want you to think that this video isn't for you if you don't own your own business or you aren't self-employed. I think being a girl boss can really mean anything, or even if you're a high school student, you can still work towards being a girl boss because it really just means being a successful woman or even just being a successful person in your own life, constantly striving to achieve your goals. So the very first habit of being a girl boss is to eat healthy and to get enough sleep. It's really important when you're trying to be your best self that you're properly nourished and that you're taking care of yourself. It's really hard to take on the world when you're not feeling 100%, so that's why it's so important to take care of your body. In order to be successful and to take control of your life, you have to really figure out what it is that you want in life, because it's hard to organize your thoughts and what you want your goals to be when you don't actually know what you want. So if you want to develop a business, then think of what you want that business to be about. Or if you know you want to go to university and develop a new career, think about that and really decide what you want to do, because then you can start taking the steps to make it happen. Girl boss habit number 3 is to constantly be reminding yourself that it's never too late to be what you want to be. Sometimes it's easy to feel like you're a little bit late to the game. I definitely feel like that with YouTube sometimes. Some people that I watch on YouTube have had a channel since they were 14 and I'm 23 and I just recently started. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't keep trying and keep pushing to achieve your dreams and your goals. You're never too old. You can always start. Girl boss habit number 4 is to stay organized, and this really helps you no matter what you're doing in life. Whether you're a doctor or a stay-at-home mom, organization is key. So this starts with planning your day. Get up in the morning, make a to-do list or write in your planner, and it's also really important to have good time management skills. This is something that I've been working really hard on between applying for jobs and working on my YouTube channel, working on Instagram and taking pictures. This requires a lot of time management skills. So time management and organization is definitely a great girl boss habit to have. When you're trying to be successful, it's so important to keep learning. So you can do this in so many different ways. You can go online and attend webinars, sign up for classes, or even just read books based on people who are kind of doing what you want to do. So if you want to be a photographer, then pick up a book written by a photographer about different techniques. Social media is so great because it really gives us so much more access to information and it makes it really easy for us to keep learning. So learning and always trying to better your skills and just broaden your knowledge is another really important girl boss habit. So as a girl boss, you're probably working so hard all the time, and that's why this next habit is so important, and that's practicing self-care. So it's really crucial that you know when it's time to take a step back for your own just like mental and physical health, because when you're working all the time, and I know there's definitely some workaholics out there, it can get really stressful and you can just get down on yourself and really caught up in your own head with all of the stuff that you have to do and all of the stuff that you want to achieve. So that's why knowing when to just practice a little bit of self-care, get outside, go for a walk, or do something that you really love, that's really important to refresh yourself and just bring yourself back to what you actually want to do and just like refocus yourself so that you can actually achieve what you want to. No matter what you do in life, whether you identify as a girl boss or not, it's really important to surround yourself with supportive, positive people. When you're working towards a dream or something that you're really passionate about and that you really love, it's so frustrating when you have people around you that will say that it's silly or they say little remarks that constantly put you down. That is so upsetting and it's just not worth it. So it's really important that you find people that not necessarily are into what you're into, like into your interests, but but people that are just like always lifting you up and supporting you and just pushing you to go towards your dreams and your goals and not trying to tear you down about it. The next girl boss habit I have for you guys is to write down your thoughts and ideas in a notebook. I always do this for my YouTube videos, and I find it's really helpful for those days when you're not feeling super motivated or inspired and you feel like you don't have any fresh ideas, because you can go back to this notebook and say like, oh yeah, I remember when I had that idea. That's actually really good. I'm gonna run with that today. So you can always have a collection of ideas and creative projects that you can go back to just in case you don't have anything in your mind that day. Girl boss habit number 9 is to write down all of the goals that you have and post them somewhere where you're going to see them every day. So this is a really great way to remind yourself of what you're working towards, and you can switch these out like on a monthly basis. That's what I'm gonna start doing. So I'm gonna write down some goals for September and post them in my room, and then just switch them as the months go by. So that way I'm always changing up what I'm thinking about and what I'm trying to achieve. And my very last girl boss habit that I wanna share with you guys, and possibly the most important one, is to not compare yourself to other people. No matter what you're doing in life, no matter what you're trying to work towards, there has probably been somebody who has already done it, and maybe somebody that you feel like has done it better. But that is totally okay. You really can't compare your first day of something to someone else's 10th day of something. It really takes practice and time to build up your expertise and your knowledge. So don't be down on yourself if there's somebody out there that seems like they're doing it better than you. Reach out to them, pick their brain, and see what they're doing that maybe you can try, but try and just admire them rather than comparing yourself to them, because there's always time for you to expand your knowledge and your expertise, and you will get better at whatever you're doing. Okay everyone, that's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that it inspired and motivated you to be the best girl boss that you can be. If you liked it, please do not forget to hit the red subscribe button and also give it a thumbs up. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram for a little more of my life, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!